And welcome back to Montana This Morning, and with Montana Fair kicking off this Friday, we thought it was a great idea to have in a couple of the folks that are some of the hardest working people.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah. And
Some
a big
4-Hers.
part of what the fair is all about with the 4-Hers. Jena Wagner and Jordan Wagner are with us this morning. Thanks, girls, for taking the time to come in.
Thank you for having us.
Now let's talk about some of next week's festivities, because it's a big week for people like you and others that are involved with 4-H and FFA.
Yeah, we start Thursday. We'll start setting up this Thursday, and it'll go all the way until not this Saturday, but next Saturday. So it's a full long week of activities.
Now you're going to be showing cattle
Yes.
next week during Montana Fair and all those livestock activities. You said that's kind of a change for you, Jenna, because you started out with 4-H cooking.
Yeah.
Wasn't your forte, so you started to raise what
wasn't
you're
my
going to cook.
forte. Exactly. That's where we went with that. I am not the cook in the family whatsoever.
But the important thing is the beef is still there, thanks to
Exactly.
you. So now
Exactly.
we've got something to cook.
Yeah.
And you guys actually just stay there during the fair, right?
Yep. We have a camper down there so that we can get up, because our cattle have to be in the barns a few hours before they show, and some mornings will show early in the morning, and so we need to be there.
Now, Jordan, talk about the significance of 4-H and how it's helped you and why you're involved with 4-H and showing livestock.
Well, you just gotta get a hardworking work ethic, and you just learn so many things and responsibility, and it really just gets you ready for your life.
Yeah, so when you have another living being kind of depending on you, it really kind of amps things up a little bit for you, doesn't it?
Yes, very much so.
Yeah. So it all culminates with the big sale coming up next Saturday. So let's talk about that for just a little bit.
The sale is at 12:30. The buyer's luncheon is at 11:45, and so we'd love for everybody to come and support.
Yeah, it's a really good lunch, so come down for some free food.
Now, we should also mention, you ladies will be showing cattle. A little bit later in the show, we're going to have a live demonstration with the Huntington brothers, who have brought in one of their show lambs, which is going to be exciting. But, you know, 4-H encompasses not just livestock. I mean, there's a lot of urban and rural kids that do all sorts of things with 4-H.
Right, there's some smaller animals you can take. There's also Department N, which is from anything from like cooking to sewing to posters, anything. Really, you could find anything in 4-H if you want to do it.
Well, thanks for braving the alarm clock this morning and coming in and joining Ed and I. And
They're gonna
good
have
luck
to get
next
used to
week.
it for the next
Well,
week.
exactly. And then come do this segment for a couple days.
And I'll bet you still don't want to get up when it's time to go to school for the first day, right?
School is like a break for us.
Oh, there you go.
For a while.
Well, again, thanks for coming in, ladies.
Thank you.
Now, Ed, as we look to that forecast next week and Montana Fair activities, how are things shaping up?
You know, usually we talk about it's either going to be really hot or the potential for storms. So far, it's looking pretty good. We'll have details on that in 60 seconds.